Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a reading on what makes you so strong. We could all use this kind of reminder, right? So today we have 3 piles like normal. I'm going to be doing intuitive written messages and then we'll get into the cards. So let's just get started. The 3 piles we have to choose from is this orange selenite pyramid, this, I think it's honey calcite, this honey crystal, and then some rose quartz. So take your pick. We have, let's see. We have the orange selenite, the honey calcite, and the rose quartz. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and I'm gonna get started with the orange selenite pyramid. Okay, group number 1, the orange selenite. What makes you so strong? I wrote down that you learn your lessons with love. You have lots of love, and you have a foundation of love, and that you have a strength to forgive, an amazing ability to walk away from what's not serving you, to recognize energy vampires and what's not for you, who's not for you, what's toxic and bad for you, and how to walk away. If it's not in your path and your direction, your vision, your goal, then you have the strength to recognize that and you leave it. I think your biggest strength is keeping your peace. I think that your peace in general, your foundation of love and peace, is your ultimate strength. I think that you have a strength of patience and that you trust the process. Yeah, just of patience and trust and love, peace, and I want to say joy. It really is this beautiful foundation that you build your life upon. I think that you have an amazing strength to get back on your horse, like if you fall down, to get back up, that if you go low, you have that strength to get back high, and that you see the vision, that you know that it's an optimism. I think that you have a strength of positivity and optimism, and that you're a goal digger, that you love achieving goals and that they keep you motivated. I think that you have a strength, like I said, to maintain your vision, to maintain direction. I think that you have a beautiful strength to remain calm and to remain peaceful. I think that you have a strength of independence and to stand on your own. Like I said, you have such a beautiful foundation of amazing virtues like patience and peace and love and forgiveness, that you really stand on your own happiness. And maybe it took a long time to build that foundation. I bet it did. But you have that now, and that foundation of your happiness, you know, you don't need anything else. You don't need anybody else. At the end of the day, you have set up your life and yourself as a solid, stable foundation of contentment and of your own fulfillment. I think that you have a strength to let go. Like I said, it goes with the forgiveness, to keep yourself clean and clear, like mentally, and to stay fresh, to stay anew for when your mentality or your clothes or whatever. I think that you just have a fresh and optimistic and hopeful attitude in life that is refreshing and gorgeous, and it is a beautiful strength of yours. All right, so that's what I wrote down, and we will now get into the cards. Okay, so your cards are telling me that you have a very beautiful queen energy that is very loving and peaceful and independent. You have this regalness because of your peace and because of the way that you've transformed and that you've set up yourself. Like maybe you didn't always have that foundation, but the way that you, I mean, I got the Phoenix card, so maybe the way that you burned down and then you built from your ashes, and you decided to, the creature that you were going to turn into after that was going to be one of peace and love and, yeah, independence. And I'm getting a beautiful also like creative energy, but just the fact that you can rebirth yourself and that you can kind of conquer when things die. You've conquered death, that you can get over that. And then now you just have such a loving energy that is so beautiful, that you just shine through so much. Your inner beauty, you have such a love and sweetness inside you that you can tell that you worked for, that you've literally changed your alchemy, that you've completely changed into something new and something stable and something that has so much potential. I think that you might have a strength for music and or dancing, and just being such a light to the people around you, and such a cleansing and clearing, and yeah, it's a healing energy about you that kind of clears out negativity, like negativity and dark darker energies don't stand a chance around you. I think that you're somebody that's healed maybe abandonment, different. I think that was maybe a hard thing for you to get over or something like that. But the fact that you maybe let go of any kind of codependency or anything like that, that you've healed it, and now that you're your own source of happiness and that you're there for yourself, that nobody can abandon you anymore because you're always going to be there for yourself and you have such a good foundation. I think that you have a amazing ability to heal and to just stand on your own and to be proud of who you are and what you've accomplished, because you have such a beautiful, big, kind of mother energy. But I also got father healing, so the father healing card. So maybe part of your strength was the way that you've healed your relationship with your father. I think that you have a strength for contemplation. I think you have a strength for negotiation. I think that you have a strength for your solid self-identity and kind of connecting with yourself, connecting with nature, connecting with your own inner peace. I really see that you fill your own cup and you come to your own realizations. You are good about going within and releasing the trauma and the drama and the pain and the battles that you've gone through. You can have your own epiphanies and realizations and enlightenment by your own inner journey, and that you just have a strength for the possibilities and potentials and projects ahead of you. I think you have a strength to be a wonderful lover, and that comes from your strength of self-love and self-healing. You got the phoenix, the elephant, and the peacock. So the elephant is such a enlightened kind of mother, big, beautiful, nurturing energy that can also, take stuff out and destroy it. You've got the sword. You don't think that just because you're all peace, or that you have this foundation of peace and love, that it is something, small, or that you're not somebody that has a lot of fire and stuff. You have a very big, beautiful energy that you should be very proud of, like peacock, to something that should be shown off. You have a deep love. You're you're standing on emotional goodness and sweetness that can conquer the world, and that I don't see how people could touch you with your kind of peace and inner beauty and inner wisdom, and the realizations that you can come to on your own, and the way you can heal yourself and transform yourself and change into what you need and your vision. So yeah, you have beautiful, beautiful inner peace and wisdom and a light and fire within you, but you also have the water and the emotional depth and the kindness and the sweetness. So it's a beautiful combination. I think it's exactly what you need to be a good lover, is that fire and that water energy, and but that peace and stability and that self-healing rejuvenation. So it's so beautiful. You're an alchemist, you are a healer, and you're a queen. You have royal energy that is so beautiful. I think the universe is just so proud of you. Like, I want to say I'm so proud of you, and that you have this sort of regalness about you that is so honorable, so admirable. And I think you should be really, really proud of yourself. And I think you are. I think that's why you have this peacock here, but it's proud of your peace. And I think that that's like the most beautiful thing that you could be proud of, is how peaceful and loving you are. So bravo, you have a gorgeous energy, and I'm excited what you do with it, to know what you do with it. But I just think you're such a beautiful being. You really are an angel to the world, and we are so thankful for how you've alchemized yourself and how you've transformed and how you go inward and do the hard work to become so stable in yourself. So thank you for sharing your energy with me. That was gorgeous. I was so happy. I am so happy to be introduced to it, because it is so strong and like enlightened, and just a force to be reckoned with because of peace and love. And I just love it. So thank you so much. I'm going to get on to the next pile, but like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment below if it resonated that you picked this pile, and maybe tell me a bit about yourself and what you do, or whatever. But thank you so much, and yeah, I'm going to get on to the next one. All right, if you chose this honey calcite group, this is your reading. First, I will get into the written messages, and then we will get into the cards. I heard your strength is in your legacy. Not only did I hear the word legacy, I heard the word dynasty, so an empire. So your strength is what you are building and what you're leaving behind. It is grand, let me just tell you that. I think you have a strength for adventure and kind of going with the flow. One of your strengths is not being afraid to get down and dirty, or to climb your inner mountains, your mental mountains, or literally, maybe you literally climb mountains and you're strong and you hike, and one of your strengths is just being kind of athletic or fit or whatever. But I think you have a really amazing strength for respect. I think that people respect you, and you respect yourself, and you respect others, and it is a beautiful strength that people really commend and that you should be proud of in yourself. I think that you trust the universe, and people trust you, and so trust is just also with that. I think that you have a lasting energy, you have a gusto, you have this hype about you, you have this enthusiasm, you have a stamina about you that is a beautiful, wonderful, like strong, just force. I think that, yeah, again, what you build, I think in business and yourself, but I really am getting like you're a business leader, a team leader, and your vision and how you delegate, and yeah, the way you command respect. I think it's really honorable. You know, there's a lot of ways that people can delegate and manage that is not so honorable, but I really think that people enjoy being on your team, and they know that the job is going to get done with you and in the right way. I think that you have a kindness, a sweetness about you, even though you are commanding and you are delegating. I think that you're really fair, and that your partnerships, like in business or love, but I think your partnerships are people really, your partnerships are a strength of yours, that the way you pair up with people and who you choose and the relationship you have, the trust and the reliability is a beautiful strength. I think that, people are just, if you have a team or anything like that, people are very happy to be a part of it because of the joy that you bring them and the kind of the enthusiasm and the, like a gusto, I want a different word, but that's what came to mind. It's the determination and the motivation that you bring. I think that you work hard so that you can play even harder, and that's why you're so motivated, is because you want to take the whole team with you. You pay attention to details, you have an inner knowing, you're good in transitions and time, like in between. You're good with growth, you're good with improvements, you're good with acceptance, and you do all of this with a great sense of humor. And that is really a great strength to have, is to keep maintaining that sense of fun and joy and laughter, and yeah. Okay, so now we're going to get into the cards. Okay, so yes, I said, what makes you so strong? And you get the strength card. So automatically, I mean, come on now, you're just strong. You just have this inner strength, and I think that's why you're trusted with positions of power, and people respect you, and you can command respect, is because they can feel that inner strength, that inner stability. I think that you have a very, very strong sense of self, and you know what you stand on, and you know your power, you know your abilities, and you know your skills, and that's that. I think that, yeah, again, you're just a joy to be around. People are really happy to be in your presence. I think that you're a light to the people around you and the people on your team and in your company and in your relationships, and that you're not afraid to withdraw when you need to. I think that you have a strength about you of being really like extroverted and being with the people when you need to be, but when you need to figure out and solve the problem, you have no problem going within and just like putting it on pause and figuring out the solution. You have a strength for helping people amazingly. And I think that comes from you knowing when to ask for help. I think that you know when you need to pick up skills and pick up game and pick up answers or whatever from other people. I think that you ask the higher ups, questions or whatever, so that when people go to you, you're helpful and that you know the information. I think people really know that you're the person to go to when they need help, and that you will have those answers. I think that you have an amazing reputation. Your strength is in your resume. Your reputation is just really solid. I think that even though you do command and you have power and all these things and respect and stuff, it's just such a beautiful combination, because you really do have that gentleness and that joy and that humor with you that is such a interesting balance. And I think, again, you aren't afraid to go within, and kind of you have a good attention to details. So when there's things that are maybe within you that are bothering you, or you see these things, these points of something like hidden that's a problem, I think you have no I think that you're willing to go and discover and figure out what those are, what is going wrong, and getting into the nitty-gritty. But just in general, you are a kind of like a workhorse, and you have that, like I said, stamina, and you are a fierce competitor, I want to say, and that you accomplish your goals, and you are very motivated, and you're going to get you and your people to that level that you want to get them to. you're definitely a force to be reckoned with. You are a hunter when it comes to getting done what you want, and like I said, your goals, and yeah, just you're gonna get there. You're gonna hunt down the solution. I think you have a good sense of justice. Like I said, you're very fair, and that is a really big strength in your community and the circles you're in, is that your sense of justice and your sense of right and wrong, and evening the playing field. I think that you have a strength for your words and your intellect and your ideas. I think that you are a star and that you tap into something really amazing and really, it's something deeper and something very fruitful, very bright. Yeah, it's a beautiful energy within you. I think you're very passionate. I think you're very balanced. I think that your energies, your kind of masculine and feminine energies are really balanced, and that you're very powerful and, yeah, like I said, passionate, and it's just a force, a force to be reckoned with. I think that you have gotten over a lot of insecurities, and that's why you're so confident. That's what I'm getting. You have a strength for confidence, and obviously it didn't come from anywhere. You had to build that. So your strength of letting go of insecurity and resting in your, or being able to just kind of settle into your skills, and just your knowing of that you've got the power, you've got the ability to complete the job. I think that you're authentic, that you have amazing dreams. You actually might have a strength for kind of interpreting dreams, or you have a strength for having amazing dreams that come true, or something about you when you sleep and that you're dreaming, that it connects you to your spirituality. I think you have a amazing strength for discernment. I think your health is or that you do a really good job keeping yourself healthy, and that's a wonderful strength of yours, just how strong you actually are. So maybe you are really fit in your muscles, but just your home and your health, your body, your temple, and your home around you, your environment, keeping it clean and clear and, yeah, healthy, I think is an amazing strength. You flow, you laugh, you pay attention, you are good with changes and being within kind of like a purgatory state where other people might be uncomfortable. You take on the challenge. And like I said, you hunt down your goals, you hunt down your, the journey or whatever. You're going to get that. You're going to get there. You're going to get where you want to go. I think you're good about seeing the potential in others and where there's treasures lying within them and within yourself, and that you just have really high heights. So thank you, pile number 2, for your amazing boss energy. That's what I got, and it was a joy to be in your energy. Thank you for being here. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'm going to move on to the next group. Thank you. All right, if you chose the rose quartz, then this is your reading. First, I'll get started with your intuitive written messages. Okay, pile number 3. I hear that you have the strength to keep going, to cut cords, to fight through pain, sweat, tears, and blood. Okay. You have a strength to holding on to your light, to holding on to your shine, holding on to your love, holding on to your kindness, to your sweetness. That you appreciate your scars and where you've been, and that you are not afraid to show what has happened and to keep going. And it's a beautiful, beautiful strength. Let me just tell you. I think that you have an amazing strength to change and to learn, and that your core stays true, but you really do know how to transform yourself. I mean, you got the butterfly here. I think that you have a strength of a warrior, that you have a strong mental that is formidable. I think that you have a strength to support yourself and to get yourself out of a victim mentality. I think you have an amazing strength to maintain your body and to release the trauma that you've been through. I think that you have an amazing strength to rejuvenate and to heal yourself, to grow and to feel through your emotions. I think you have an amazing strength to continue to laugh and to continue to love yourself. Your self-love game and your self-care game, I think, is an amazing strength. I think it's on point. You've really know how to mend and heal yourself and to kind of pamper yourself too. I'm hearing. I think that you have a heart of gold and that the truth within you is an amazing strength, that your words are a strength of yours, that the battles that you've been through and the way, like I said, that you're not afraid to show that or to talk about it, but not be a victim of it. I think that you know how to, I think that you have amazing strength of health and clarity, mental health and mental clarity. I think that you might be sexually very strong. I think that you have a strength for affection. I think you have a strength for remaining playful and remaining sweet. And just in general, like I said, that affection, and I think you give really good hugs and kisses. Your just ability to shine and be who you are and just kind of relax into yourself and your energy is amazing. So yeah, that's what I wrote down, and now we will get into the cards. I just want to say, I wrote down of you getting out of that victim mentality because you're a survivor, not a victim. And then I got the victim card upside down, in reverse, getting out of victimhood. That's exactly what, just saying. Oh, and then rejuvenation and the starfish, which is known for being able to lose one of its limbs and self-heal it and heal itself. So rejuvenation and this self-healing, and it's just the synchronicities or the confirmation is amazing. I got encouragement and wish and destiny. So I think that you have a strength for encouraging yourself, encouraging others, that you remain hopeful, and that you have a strength for knowing your destiny and being in your purpose and helping others kind of wish for their dreams and for helping other people get into their destiny. I think you have a amazing ability with your words. I think you have just an amazing ability of your mental and your thinking, and the way that you make decisions is a strength of yours. The way you get out of sadness, the way you pull yourself out of that is an amazing strength. And I want to say that just because you are sad does not mean that that's weakness. The fact that you cry it out and the fact that you can get the hurt and that you shed those tears, that's what's strong, is that you shed them and then you stand up afterwards. So I just want to say, no matter what that you've been through and the hurt and the pain, whatever happened to you, and I think you know this because you've healed yourself and rejuvenated, but those tears or whatever, don't ever think of them as a weakness, because that is the ultimate strength, that you were able to shed that and that you were able to heal afterwards, and that you're not afraid to maybe get sad every now and then so that you can cry it out, and you know that that's the ultimate way to get stronger, and you're right, and that's the way. That is what real strength is. It's not bottling it up, it's not ignoring what's happened to you. It's not hiding it or being, ashamed of it or anything like that. It's the fact that you can cry, you can address it, you can accept it so that you can heal it. I think that you're somebody that you have goodness stored up in you, and that you've come a very, very long way. It's been a long journey, but that emotional goodness and fulfillment you've taken with you, and it's lasted, and that's how you've healed yourself, is that you've stored up that kindness and that sweetness, and you're just your superpowers or whatever, your abilities, that it's gotten you through, and that maybe it's been really, really dark, and that you've been in a desert for, I got the camel, that's what I'm talking about right now. Is that you've been, you've been in a drought and a famine and a desert and storms or whatever, but you have stored up, that like a camel does, you've stored up your you've stored up your ability to heal, and I think you have faith within you that you've kept with you this whole time, and that you transformed yourself, and that I think that's the faith that you have, is that that you will be able to turn yourself into something new, that you will be able to heal yourself. I think you're your own good luck charm, and I think that one of your strengths is maybe being good luck to other people too, but that you have luck on your side, and that's just amazing ability to keep the faith. I think that you now hold yourself with a poise and a pride, and that confidence is a strength of yours because of all that you've been through. I've got 2 cards on protection, so I think that that's part of your faith, is that you're spiritually protected, or that you protect yourself, that you help other people feel protected. But protection and strength and safety of who you are is an amazing strength of yours. That what you create is an amazing strength. The heat and the light that you shine is an amazing strength. You are a gem, and I think that you're in any of your partnerships, whether it's business or love, you're just such a beautiful energy. You've got fire, you've got water, and you have all the elements, really. You are balanced, and stable, and you offer love, but you're grounded. I think you take initiative, that you do good in crossroads, that you have an amazing ability to make decisions, and to kind of watch your thoughts, and that to not go into those really dark places, that you can understand that what you think happens. You have an audaciousness. I don't know if that's actually a word, but I don't want to say the audacity, because that word has kind of have a bad connotation for me right now, or whatever, like the audacity. But you have that amazing force of passion and fire within you. That's what's healing about you, is your warmth and that flame within you. That is what's kept you going and kept you through the desert and the dark, is that light within you. You have a vision that you held on to, and that's what's gotten you through. You are, I think, a good person with emotion, and that you know how to respond and react to people, and that you hold on to your dreams. Like I said, you hold on to your vision, and you express yourself. I think you do express your emotions, and that's an amazing strength. To be able to cry, to be able to express yourself, that's what makes you so strong. So I can see you have a beautiful destiny. You're transformative. You are protected. And you have the intellect, you have the ideas, you have the stability, you have the water, you have the fire, you have all, like I said, you have all of the elements. So you have a beautiful, beautiful energy. It is badass, it is healing, and it's balanced. So you should be very proud of yourself, and just to know that you are unbelievably strong, and you've come such a far way, such a long way, and what you create, and the fire within you, and that water within you, is really beautiful, and people are really happy to be paired up with you or a partner with you. And yeah, you're a force. And again, the way you express yourself, the way you can tap into your emotions and your passion is an amazing strength. Thank you so much for letting me read for you and sharing your energy with me. I had an amazing time. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you.